guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have what I melted the first half of November. Oh my gosh. Anyway, before I get started on the candles, yes, candles, and wax melts, I just want to show you what's on my nails. But I'm only going to show you part of it because the other part's going to be on a favorites and fails at the end of the month, so we'll discuss. This is a nail color I just picked up from the drugstore, and it looks quite black. Let me see if I can get this on focus. It looks quite black, but actually is very, very navy blue. And this is from Sally Hansen's Complete Salon Manicure, and it's in the color 577 Dark Humor. So I really love the dark navy nail look. It almost looks black, but it's not quite. All right, you guys, so as mentioned, I have some candles that I have burned through and, excuse me, that I'm burning right now. One candle I totally forgot, totally gapped out last time, you guys, I apologize, is I had this as an empty at the end of October, but I forgot that I had it. It was in one of my pieces of decor, and like just sort of sat there because I think I'd finished it that day or the day before or something. Anyway, this is Bath & Body Works Autumn Focus. And anyway, Autumn is one of my absolute favorite candles of all time, especially for the fall. This is an older one, you guys know. I have, you know what? I'll tell you right now. I went into the mall to grab because I finished grocery shopping. I went to a mall and finished up all my shopping for all my family on the West Coast and sent it off. Everything's done. I'll tell you, what a weight off my shoulders. But I thought, well, I have all this time just wandering at this point. Let's go walk in Bath & Body Works. Yeah, right. There was a lineup of about 40 people waiting to get in, and I was like, and it was a weekday. And I'm like, nope, so not going in there. So I still haven't been inside a Bath & Body Works for since Candle Day last year, so almost a year. Anyway, I haven't decided if I'm going to partake in Candle Day or not, locally or online, but you'll probably see if I do. I'm sure I'll have a haul if I have buy something. Anyway, I digress. Anyway, favorite candle, love this, a little bit older. I no longer have any more Autumn, so I'm hoping if I can get it into a Bath & Body Works store that I can purchase Autumn. Definitely get a backup of that for next season. All right, another candle that I went through. This is from Chapters Indigo, which is a bookstore that sells lots of really, really nice higher end decor and like home goods type things. Anyway, this is Apple Orchard. I keep messing that up. I apologize. So this is Apple Orchard, and they describe, sorry, the focus is crappy. It's French, right? Yes. Wow. This is a good morning already. Okay, clove, apple, and maple. And I love the color of the jar. When it flickered, it looked beautiful. Especially, you would think, like, oh, I wish almost I had this for this particular tartan, like, tablecloth that I have going. It would be beautiful. But anyway, this had a rough start, but it worked out very well. It never got stinky. The burn did very, very well down below. There is a bit of sitting. You can sort of, I'm going to turn this around. You can see a little tiny bit of sitting, especially on that side right there. But otherwise, a great burn. Yeah, this smelled beautiful. Very appley, very yummy. Yeah, I really, really did enjoy that one. So that was that. And then okay, so again, I'm just going to quickly put down below in my description box, I do have a 10% off discount code with the Candle Daddy, and that is on everything, including sale items. Anyway, I do get a small commission if you choose to use my code, but no pressure. But anyway, they sent me this and quite a few other things, a couple we'll be discussing today. Candles and wax melts, and this is the first one I burned and completed. Dickens Cider. I want to see some emojis. Yes, I said it out loud. I did not say it fast. I will not say it fast. I don't want to be demonetized. Anyway, this was a beautiful cider scent, definitely appley, but it had some of those spices, but not too much. This is their lid that's on all of them. I will say this had some struggle. At the very beginning, the candle shifted, but I will say the candle is almost completely centered and I didn't touch it. So maybe it just had like a couple burn of a gap out and kind of went off to the side, because you can sort of see this is the side it went towards because there's definitely more sitting up here. But it smelled great. It never went off. This little jar, was it a 6 ounce? I can't remember. I think it's a 6 ounce candle. It actually threw entirely in my open, now I live in a condo, mind you, but you could smell it in all the open spaces. So the kitchen, the hallway, the dining room, the living room. So for this little candle to do that, I can't get that same effect from most Bath & Body Works little mason jar candles that they had. I can't get that. So that was really good. And I really enjoyed this. Very fruity, uplifting, more of a fruity, not a gourmand, just in case you're wondering if you're looking into that. All right, the next couple are also from the same company. I decided to start burning the fall leaves. And what's interesting about this one, and I mentioned this on my haul cold sniff review, is that fall leaves to me is like Bath & Body Works autumn and Bath & Body Works leaves had a baby, it would be this one. I feel like I get kind of an in-between scent for both of them. So it really, there's some spices, there's a little brightness in there, a little crispness of the leaves, that kind of thing. But it's like if those two had a baby. I don't know if that makes sense, but if you ever wanted to see what that would be like, I mean, I guess the only other way I could test that out is if I could get another leaves candle, if I can get another autumn candle and chop them up and melt them and see if they would do the same. But to me, that's kind of what I get from the vibes. And the burn on this is really good. Oh, I should just, sorry. The burn on this is really good. I always trim my wicks prior to the next burn, so that is why it's quite long. This is doing really well. I'm going to say I've got about 45 hours, not quite 50 hours burn off of that one. So I'm hoping to do the same. I think they promise, but it's on their website, I think 40 hours. So yeah, and it's doing really well, burning very evenly, and it doesn't stink. Like I always wait till the halfway mark though. I will always tell you. All right, so, and then we have coffee up in this bitch. That's right. Oh yeah, it is a 6 ounce. It says so right here. So this is their coffee candle, and it does smell like these little sticky treats, like their cocoa puff type treats I used to remember as a kid when you go to a teenager going into a cafe. So this is quite yummy. It's actually got a lot of cocoa in it, like I was just saying. This one's just a little bit. It's just a little bit of residual along the side, but again, like that one there, it did end up falling for the most part, which is great. I can smell it from like here. I can smell it's so strong. It smells like a nice gourmand coffee. Very chocolatey, very cafe-like. And this is their coffee candle, but they also dress it up with some good titles. So anyway, so that is coffee up in this bitch. That's right. Cover your ears. Anyway, all right. We will finish this in this month of November. This is Marshmallow Fireside. This is chopped up candle. Again, I also have a playlist that'll show you why, how, where I get the bags. It's like basically who, what, when, where, why. Anyway, so I'm down to here. And again, if I could go into Bath & Body Works on a sale, I would absolutely pick up one of these. Marshmallow Fireside is a staple for me, and I know vendors have done it very, very well. It's a wonderful scent. It's the perfect balance of a sweet ooey gooey marshmallow and a little bit of campfire. It's beautiful. I find myself normally if I'm home, I change out my wax halfway through the day. When I have this one going in my great room, like in this area here, my largest space in my home on 2 different warmers, I tend to leave this on all day. Like I don't even change it out because I really enjoy it. And I'm doing really good on my stash. So I'm feeling really good about that, so I don't feel bad. And it throws really, really well. I can't stress this enough how well Bath & Body Works candles throw, even as a wax melt. So, and still on the Bath & Body Works train, we got Honeycrisp Apple down to here. I've been melting this one in the bathroom, sorry. I love a crisp apple. Now, do I get Honeycrisp? I guess it's the Honeycrisp actual apple. They have a picture of it, like a cider with cinnamon stick. I would say I get the actual apple by the name of Honeycrisp. It's nice, sweet Honeycrisp apples for me are, they're a smaller apple generally, but they're packed with good sugar, very good dessert apple. Just really, really lovely. I grew up in an apple land, if you will, in the Okanagan Valley in BC. And now I live in Halifax, Nova Scotia, which is not too far from the Annapolis Valley, which is also known for their apples. So anyway, if you like a nice sweet apple, and I'm not talking any big spices, I don't get cinnamon, like I don't get any of that. It's literally the Honeycrisp apple. This is definitely a way to go. This is an older candle. I don't even know if Bath and Body Works even came out with this again. If they really should, my opinion. Okay, so let's go through the things I didn't quite finish in Wax Melts, and then we'll end off with the things I did complete. Okay, I'm working on my Scentsy Bring Back My Bar and French Kiss. Now, I'm not getting as big a throw on this one. I always melt 2 cubes in my bedroom because they're quite small. I'm not getting a ginormous throw, but it is it kind of reminds me of Sugar Lavender Twist from Better Homes and Gardens, I think it is. And that you can only get in the USA. So if you're in Canada and you've never been able to get the Sugar Lavender Twist, Bring Back My Bar, French Kiss, if it's available, I'm not sure. Check with your local Scentsy consultant. This is pretty much like a dead ringer for that one from Better Homes and Gardens. But I would say it's not as strong. I don't feel like this is quite as strong, but it is really lovely. It's got a sweet lavender, sugary, beautiful. It's beautiful. It is a good scent. I do love that one. Then this is leather from the Candle Daddy. Remember, I told you that they do candles, but they also do wax melts. Holy cow, I need a mansion because I put 1 cube in my warmer in the bedroom, and I swear to God, I scented up the entire 4th floor of the building I live in. Like, no joke. It is so strong. I actually had to turn it off because I will be honest, like I said to you guys, I will be honest. So this smelled better further away, but the closer I got to the bedroom where the warmer was at, it felt very synthetic. It smelled very synthetic to me. But the further I was away, it smelled literally like walking into a leather shop. Like, you know, a country western kind of leather shop, or if you're into that kinky stuff, you know, that too, I guess. But anyway, it smelled like leather, which is exactly what it's supposed to be. And I did blended this once with a vanilla, which I will show you. Actually, here, I'll grab it. I blended this with their vanilla, and I couldn't blend it, and I couldn't blend it down enough with this, so I put 1 to 1. I probably should have put like 4 to 1. But anyway, I'm gonna have to put this away and just use it sparingly and maybe cut these in half. It is strong. I'm not gonna lie. It is strong. It's overwhelmingly strong to the point where I did have to turn off my warmer about 3 hours in. But it's leather, 100%. So there's that one. And then, as I mentioned, I did blend it at one point with 1 cube of this to 1 cube of leather. Definitely need more. But the vanilla is very nice, very basic. It's like your basic bitch type melt, let's be honest. It's vanilla, and it's always vanilla in general is great on its own, but it's also such a great blender. So if you never know, if you have a strong scent like leather and you want to mix it with something, vanilla is the way to go. So I enjoy this one. Is it my favorite vanilla I've ever smelt from any vendor? No, but it is your basic vanilla that if you want to blend it with something, this would be the one to do it with for sure. It's not a French vanilla. It's not a vanilla bean. It's just like literally vanilla from ice cream kind of thing. I don't get a lactose note, by the way. But anyway, there is that. I digress. And then there's this one. Holy smokes. Okay. So again, from the Candle Daddy, this is baby powder. And exactly as you see it right there, that smells like, this smells just like I opened up Johnson & Johnson's baby powder of some sort, like unscented, but this is what it smells like, baby powder. It's baby powder, 100%. Like they weren't joking. Holy smoke. Okay, I had 1 cube going in the, excuse me, I had a hiccup. I had 1 cube going in each of the bathrooms. Again, so strong. So the leather one, super strong. Vanilla one, it's vanilla. I would say it's probably only about a 7 out of 10, but the leather is like a 20 out of 10. This is like a 12 out of 10 throw. If you like a straight up baby powder smell, this is it. So that is baby powder, and very, very, very strong. And yeah, wow. Throw mama out of the house. And then we have Mr. Myers. And Mr. Myers is probably the oldest Super Tarts piece of wax I had. left in my collection. I'm filming this on Monday the 16th, and I know Wax Wednesday is coming up on the 18th. I'm so excited. I can't wait for the scent list so I can actually start studying, if you will, on what I'm going to pick up. So anyway, Mr. Meyer's is Fresh Fallen Leaves, Fireside, and Vanilla Bean Noel. This is just a beautiful scent. This is the last of my really kind of cool labels that she used to do, and I totally understand why she changed it. It was very squishy, but as per usual, Super Tarts lasts so long, throws so well, and such a great performing wax. So I would highly recommend this, especially if you're a fall lover. The Fresh Fallen Leaves, the Fireside, and the Vanilla Bean Noel is a beautiful balance, especially, of course, I saved that for the fall. I forgot to show you I had something else I hadn't finished, Mystique, because I think I'm going to be finishing it the next week or so. Anyway, Mystique, also from Super Tarts. This is a pink sugar and shaving cream. I melt 1 cube in each of my warmers in the bathrooms. Love this one. This is a repurchase for me. This is just so good. Shaving cream is divine. The pink sugar I love. So, of course, this was a Wax Wednesday from 2019 purchase. So, and like I said, I would definitely repurchase this again and again. All right, so lastly, let's go to some of the bags that we've got here. I'm not going to digress too much. The bags, you know, are self-explanatory. We have leaves. I finished leaves. You're either a leaves or an autumn fan, it seems. But I like leaves. Leaves actually worked very well. I enjoyed it more in my bathrooms. I did this at the very beginning of the month. So leaves in the bathrooms, fantastic. Warm apple pie, or let's say it all together. WAP. Okay, I'm so old I don't even know that the word WAP changed to something else that is totally funny. It makes me laugh because all of you guys pointed it out to me. I loved it. Anyway, warm apple pie back in the day used to be that word I just mentioned like 4 times. This is great, exactly as it states. It is a warm apple pie. You even get the pie crust and all. Haunting Night. This is gorgeous. This is leaves and marshmallow fireside, kind of all squished in together. Beautiful. Rainbow Melts does a fantastic job. Her melts last forever. They throw wonderfully. She comes highly recommended by me. Absolutely. So Haunting Night, 100% would repurchase, and I would recommend. Also from Rainbow Melts, we just used this yesterday morning. Caramel coffee, zucchini bread. This is delicious. This is beautiful. It is sweet, but that zucchini bread brings it down a notch from being ooey gooey to being quite gourmand. So I really enjoyed this one. This is buttery caramel and sweet coffee and zucchini bread. So I got mostly, well, no, I did get the buttery caramel. Then I got the zucchini bread, and the coffee was lost. I'll say that much. Like, it was part of her coffee sampler, I think, but I didn't get much coffee, but the other two were awesome. Cider Delight was beautiful by Rose Girls. This was a muffin that I chopped up into quarters. Lovely. Blueberry Muffin, Marshmallow Fireside, and Vanilla Bean Noel. Also very good. I don't like blueberry, though. This one especially, I noticed that the blueberry just came out far too much for my liking. I purchased this because it was part of a muffin sampler type for Halloween last year or for fall last year. So if I had to say, I wouldn't have picked this one, but it's good. But, you know, I wanted to try Marshmallow Fireside, Vanilla Bean Noel. You know, I love all those things. I also would recommend her wax as well. This is Vintage Chic Scents, the Bourbon Orleans Hotel, which is cider lane, pumpkin cupcake, marshmallow birthday cake, and Vanilla Bean Noel. This was a gift from Ava. Oh, sorry. There we go. The Bourbon Orleans Hotel. So Ava gifted me a whole pile of wax. So again, thank you so much, Ava. You're a beautiful person. Poor thing, she's in Winnipeg, and they're probably going to get a dump of snow soon. Oh my goodness. So anyway, this was great. It was beautiful, very nice. Melted that in the bedroom. So that is it, folks. That is everything that I melted. So I'm going to pan back here. And as always, you guys, be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.